Court is in session, I guess. I have no idea what this is about. I've been thrown onto it very last minute. But I have preliminary understanding. I read through it briefly, the report, and everything involved. It is to my understanding Mr. Xavier Ramos is appealing the charge of bribery.
Yes, Your Honor.
Wonderful. That being said, we're going to do a pretty standard flow of I'm going to give the state their chance to open, and then I will give the defense their chance to do their opening. If I find things repetitive and or really getting out of hand, I'm going to put a stop to it. So just keep that in mind. That being said, are there any motions anyone wishes to bring to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the motion?
The state would motion these courts to dismiss this frivolous appeal on the grounds of no new evidence has been entered. It is just the same police report that the individual was arrested on. They are not challenging the PC for the arrest. Instead, they are challenging the charge as it is, but are entering no new evidence. We would ask these courts recognize the frivolous appeal and treat it as such.
What is the rebuttal from the defense on that?
I'm a little taken aback by that, to be honest. The fact that we're appealing the charge is we're appealing the probable cause behind the charge that would appeal the arrest and everything with it. I thought that was the point of an appeal. I didn't realize we needed new evidence. We were gonna cross-examine the evidence on there as well as listen to the defendant as to what his intentions were behind what happened.
All right. So, in this case, in our wonderful state, sometimes people aren't afforded at the time, if there's no one available, a bench trial or a trial immediately, which would be the ideal scenario for anyone involved, is to be able to get to court immediately. So what we have implemented in the DOJ is the appeal system, your first day in court, which is what this is. This doesn't necessarily need new evidence. This is them appealing the actual arrest, which they would have done if able to back then. So I'm going to deny the motion for now. We're going to proceed. However, if I find this frivolous throughout any bit of this, if I find reason or meaning to stop this, I will. So be aware that I'm going to be very strict on this. I'm not going to allow any bullshittery or this going in circles and all of us being here for an hour or 2 hours. Understood?
Understood, Your Honor. This should be a quick case.
All right, Mr. Lee.
Can I ask clarity on this, Your Honor?
Yes.
This arrest occurred here in this courthouse. For matters of determining if that effort was made, if a documentation were to be put into a report of the opportunity to challenge the PC existing at the time, and then the individual choosing to not do that, would that stand in regards to a frivolous standing?
Is there any evidence showing that he did attempt to push, not actively take a trial at the time when there could have been one?
May, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I mean,
we were happy to take a bench trial at the time, but understandably the Game Warden was too busy to have it, and there was already a court case occurring, so we decided that we would just plead not guilty and take it to trial.
I'm more so asking for the future, Your Honor, to ensure that the state can document things properly to stop the flow of frivolous appeals.
All right, so if in the moment there isn't the opportunity for a trial, which most of the times there will be, however, there are circumstances that prevent that at very specific intervals. I understand that. Be that there's already an existing trial ongoing, or the people involved are actively busy and participating in an instance and can't break away. If there is an opportunity for a trial and they could have taken said steps immediately, then I would agree that this is frivolous and could have been dealt with in the moment, rather than a full trial taking place at a later date. But for now, I do see that there were circumstances that prevented this from happening at the time, so we're going to proceed and go from there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Do you have the report number for this, just to make sure you have it?
Yes, I do. I believe it's 635.
Indeed, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Today, Your Honor, the state brings before you the case of Xavier Romas committing the act of bribery in an attempt to sway the Game Warden from holding him accountable due to an interaction that Xavier had with a judge. The Game Warden stumbled upon Xavier and the judge conversing, which was told from the judge, the Game Warden will deal with you. The Game Warden began conversation. Xavier Romas attempted to slide the Game Warden and hand over a valuable ring and say, we don't have to worry about this. The Game Warden, sworn to his duty, did not accept this bribe. Placed Xavier under arrest, and the state firmly believes through the testimony and the evidence today that all three burdens will be hit for bribery. And by the end of this, Xavier Romas will be found guilty of bribery per the penal code of this great state of San Andreas.
Thank you, counsel. Moves it over to the defense. Your opening.
Thank you, Your Honor. Where's it? I stand up. Where do I stand again? Sorry, I'm
Just
adjusting
right
to
there
my
in the
new-
middle. You
Is
can
this
move
okay?
around as need be.
All right, perfect. All right. Good day, Your Honor. Thank you for your time and attention. Now, this case right here is not about corruption, influence, or an attempt to gain special treatment. Your Honor, at its heart, this case is about a misunderstanding. The prosecution will ask you to believe that Xavier Romas, the defendant, intentionally bribed the Game Warden, Mr. Cassidy, Colt Cassidy, by presenting him with a piece of jewelry, a gift. They will ask you to conclude that this gift was not a gesture of goodwill, but rather an attempt to improperly influence a public official. The evidence, however, will show otherwise. Now, as the court is aware, the burden of proof rests entirely upon the prosecution. Mr. Romas enters this courtroom presumed innocent. He is not required to prove his innocence. Instead, the prosecution must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Mr. Romas knowingly and intentionally offered a bribe with the expectation of receiving a benefit, favor, or advantage in return. The defense does not dispute that Mr. Romas gave the Game Warden Cassidy a gift.
Objection, Your Honor. Is defense counsel stupid?
But I was
Well,
quiet
in
during your
general,
opening
I
statement.
wouldn't allow it in the opening statement, but he does bring a valid point.
What?
Continue, Mr. Kenshi.
You,
Mr. Kenshi,
I'm a-
your opening
I'm
statement,
a-
please.
yes. Sorry. Okay. Where was I?
You are proving his point. That's where you are.
What?
It's okay. You got
I-
this. You got this.
Okay. Thank you for the pep talk. All right. Now, the defense does not dispute that Mr. Romas gave Game Warden Cassidy a gift. The fact is not in question. The question before his court is why the gift was given. Was it given with corrupt intent? Was there a reason for request for favorable treatment, or was there an expectation of personal, legal, or financial gain? The evidence will show that the answer to those questions is no. I'm not stupid, by the way. You will hear Mr. Romas never requested anything from Game Warden Cassidy. He did not ask for leniency. He did not seek special treatment. He did not attempt to influence any action. The gift was given without demand, expectation, or condition attached to it. For those reasons, we respectfully request and ask that you return the only verdict supported by the evidence, not guilty. Thank you, Your Honor.
You okay?
Oh, God.
Proving the
How could
point
Judge
again.
King do this?
All right. State.
He's blind, sir.
Our first witness, we would call the defendant Xavier Romas.
Mr. Romas up on the stand.
Okay. Yep.
All right, Mr. Romash. What is your matter?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pain and penalty of perjury, so help you? SBS News, the #1 upcoming news channel in all of San Andreas.
I do.
God bless. You sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Bailiff. Counsel, you can proceed with questioning.
Mr. Omas, state your name, occupation, or lack thereof for the record.
Xavier Romas, owner of Meta Records and musician.
So,
That's my
bomb.
man's.
Mr. Omas, were you badgering a judge in the courtroom on the date of June 1st, 2026?
No.
Were you attempting to flirt with a pink-haired justice on June 1st, 2026?
No.
What is your relationship with Delana Bright?
Acquaintance?
Can I object, Your Honor? What's the relevance behind the relationship?
Relevance I'm
foundation,
trying
Your
to
Honor.
establish.
All right,
Foundation. It's not that hard to understand.
Yeah, gentlemen, I see the relevance in this whole thing because this is all about him going to a judge and establishing the relationship there. So, overruled. Go ahead.
Mr. Omas, do you have a wife?
Yes.
Do you often talk to unsuspecting female judges in courtrooms while having a wife?
Oh my God.
No.
Slander.
So this was new for you.
I mean, I talk to a lot of people.
Was this outside the norm for you to talk to an unsuspecting female judge in the courtroom while having a wife?
No. No, this was not outside the norm.
So you do this often then?
Well, as I stated before, I talk to a lot of people.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is hostile. He has contradicted testimony in the last 3 questions. He told me that he doesn't do this.
I
and
tend
now
to
he says it's
agree
not
as
outside the norm.
he has contradicted himself. I'll give you one chance, Mr. Xavier. If you keep contradicting your own testimony, I will treat you as a hostile witness.
Fine. Okay. Now, Mr. Omas.
Yes, sir.
What was the context of your conversation with the unsuspecting female judge in the courthouse on June 1st, 2026?
We were discussing the ongoing court case that we were both witnessing happen in front of our eyes.
So you were talking about legal actions that the judge was taking or taking part in, witnessing in the courthouse.
There was a court case ongoing. I arrived late. I was getting filled in on what the court case was about.
Right. So you consulted a court staff about the contents of the case. Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. So being aware that this was a judge, you still engaged, based on witness testimony, in threatening her with your fists?
No.
What was the matter of which you rose your fists to this judge?
I was getting a little antsy and, I was trying to stretch and I accidentally punched her in the face.
So you punched the judge in the face?
Kind of, sort of. They did make contact, yes.
So the person that you knew that was a judge that you were consulting in their official duties, you punched in the face. At that time, did the judge make any comment or statement?
Yes.
What was this, Mr. Romas?
Be careful or the Game Warden will handle you.
How did you take that comment?
I said, I'm sorry. And then we started working it out.
At that point, did the Game Warden approach you? The Game Warden being me?
Yes.
What did the Game Warden say to you?
Are you harassing this lady?
Okay. And what was your response?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. We're not going to have any problems. And I handed you a...
Did you say that, or did you say we don't have to worry about this? Quote, end quote.
I said, sorry, sir. We're not going to have any problems. And I handed you a gift.
Your Honor, fuck you. Fuck
What?
you, Your Honor. Fuck
Why?
you, Your Honor. Fuck you, you
The
dirty
fuck?
fucking
What did
bitch.
I
Fuck
do?
you, you stupid idiot. You corrupt
What?
piece of shit. Fuck you.
Mr. Cassidy, I will hold you in contempt.
Fuck you.
I
and your
will hold you
stupid
in
fucking
contempt.
Spaghetti nipples.
What the fuck is happening?
Well,
Fuck you, Your Honor. Fuck
Bailiff.
you.
Bailiff, where's
Fuck
my
you, Your
bailiff?
Honor.
Hold this man in
Fuck you,
contempt.
Your Honor.
Someone
Where did
get
the
him a
bailiff go?
Tylenol or something.
Fuck you, Your Honor. And fuck your bailiff, too. Fuck both of you. Fuck all three of you.
Mr. Cassidy, that
You're
is
all-
completely inappropriate in this courtroom.
We don't have to worry about this, Your Honor.
Wait, Your Honor, I object to this theatrical.
What are you objecting
this isn't
to?
The same. This is nearly the same thing that happened.
What are you talking about? Your Honor. We don't have to worry about this, right?
Well, we do have to worry about this, but I do get the point you're making, Mr. Cassidy.
So you didn't think that while handing jewelry to the Game Warden, Mr. Omos, that wouldn't constitute what could be perceived as a bribe that your defense counsel even would object to?
I would object to that question, Your Honor. He said that. He
On
just
what
said
grounds?
constitute. He just said constitute to what could be a bribe. That's speculation.
No. You can continue.
What was
Overruled.
the question?
I said, so you don't constitute what you did as a bribe despite your own defense counsel objecting as such just a moment ago.
Give me a sec.
No,
Give me
I
a sec.
objected to the theatrics. I didn't object to.
So in which way did
sir,
you interpret you handing jewelry to an official who's about to arrest you while a judge who you knew was acting in her official capacity was punched in the face in front of you and had warned you of another official that would take care of you? You didn't see that as bribery?
No, I had apologized to you, to her, and I was apologizing to you for causing a scene in the courtroom that you had to deal with.
By handing me jewelry? Why are you contradicting yourself?
Objection, argumentative.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Yeah, but I agree, but I'm going to overrule because it is getting to that point. Mr. Ramos, answer the question.
What was the question?
Why are you being argumentative?
I'm not being argumentative, sir.
Okay, did you apologize or did you not?
I did apologize to you, as I also apologized to the judge.
With a gift?
Well, I didn't apologize to her with a gift.
No. Who did you apologize to with a gift?
You, because you seemed very upset, and I wanted to show you that I was being very sincere with my apology.
You were apologizing but weren't attempting to rectify the situation.
I was trying to calm everything down and show you that I'm being sincere with my apology.
Excellent. Did you expect to get arrested after handing me a gift?
It should be back up, guys.
No, I wasn't expecting to get arrested in the
Oh.
first place.
Your turn.
Mr. Cassidy, you have a spider.
Fuck you, Mr. Ramos. Candidate, fuck you.
What? Your Honor,
Mr. Cassidy,
objection.
that's out of line. I let the first one slip because I saw the theatrics you were doing. One more outburst like that, I'm
You
going to
don't
hold
have to
you in
worry about
consent.
that, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
I'm going to fucking
Fuck you, Glitch.
lose this, man. I'm going to lose it.
Elliot,
Mr.
we don't have to
Roma.
worry.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ramos,
Hey, I don't need that, sir.
Yes, sir.
did you intend to go to jail on that day?
No, I don't think anyone does.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go to jail.
He's shit stirring, Chad.
Well, I
He's
mean, if
trying
it
to make it
happens, it
interesting.
Austin answered.
He answered it again.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Alright. Overall,
Mr.
keep
Ramos.
going.
Your Honor,
Mr. Cassidy, that's
I
contempt.
was paid to do it. You just saw
No,
me
When
no,
and
no, no, no,
where?
no.
I was
That,
paid
that
by
is
the court
contempt.
to do it.
That is $500 contempt.
We don't have to worry about this, Your Honor.
Oh no, we are going to worry about this. Don't do it.
There you go.
Your Honor, Your Honor,
Whoa.
we moved to strike.
I was
the game
paying my
submission.
contempt charge.
Yeah.
What do you bribe you with?
There was no way you paid the 500 contempt.
All right, cool.
I will hand this to the clerk afterwards.
Just to clarify, Mr. Romas, you just observed the game warden hand over an item to the judge here and say, we don't have to worry about this. And your question to the judge was, what did he bribe you with?
Objection,
correct?
Your Honor. He wasn't asking it from based on what he observed. He asked it because everyone was saying it was a bribe. I mean, the gallery was all talking about bribing.
Overruled. Mr. Romas is not nowhere near that gallery. He's up on the stand. And if I couldn't hear it, he couldn't hear it. So, overruled.
What was the question?
You just observed the game warden hand over an item to the judge and follow that up with, we don't have to worry about this. You then ask the judge, what did he bribe you with? Is that correct?
Yes.
So you recognize that an individual who is attempting to hand over a gift to avoid a consequence
Where'd that come from?
and not worry about
Who just did
something
that?
is a bribe. Correct.
Sure.
Did you hand a ring to the game warden and state to him, we don't have to worry about this after being
Objection, Your
concerned
Honor.
of your own
Counsel-
actions in the
Counsel
courtroom?
was not taking the entirety of the statement that was said.
Overruled. They don't have to do that. That's up to you and Cross to clarify, Mr. Kenshi.
What was the question?
I'm trying to remind myself. I apologize. The gallery was loud over their shock of that objection. Your Honor, do you have a note on it so I can run it back, or
I don't have a
You
note
asking
now
him if
on
he
that.
gave it- I remember you asking him if he gave a ring, and then you stated half of his statement.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So you handing a ring to the game warden and stating, we don't have to worry about this, following your own recognition of you causing an issue in the courtroom in an effort to avoid consequence. That would be a bribe, correct?
Objection, speculation.
I'm asking him directly for his answer.
Right, and he would be speculating what the bribe would constitute since he's a citizen. He wouldn't really know what. the
I'm
burden of
gonna
proof of
sustain on
bribery
that
is.
one.
Can I rebut, Your Honor?
I've already
You
sustained.
accepted. Okay. Did your effort to give the ring to the game warden work out the way you expected it to?
I didn't know what I expected, to be honest, sir.
Do you commonly hand out random items of value to people?
Yes.
Who?
My wife, fellow employees at my company. I tend to give gifts. I'm a big gift giver, and I give gifts to everyone, and to show them that I actually care about them and about my behavior towards them.
Do you care about the game warden?
I mean, he protects everyone, doesn't he?
Was he protecting that judge from your accosting in the courtroom that day?
I guess so. I mean, I wasn't really
Yeah,
bothering
I'd
her.
object to speculation. How would he know what end of the game warden would be at that point?
I
I'm gonna
rebuttal.
overrule. No, I'm gonna overrule that one. Answer the question.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Was the game warden protecting the judge from your accosting in the courtroom that day?
Among other people, yes.
Does the game warden have the power to arrest you if you were committing a crime?
Yes.
Did you believe by handing him that ring and attempting to smooth things over with him, you would avoid going to jail?
No.
I'm just going to make a very simple question. Xavier Omos, and remind you, you are under oath.
Mhm.
Are you an idiot?
Objection, argumentative.
Very much so.
I'm gonna sustain on that. That question is wholly inappropriate, counsel. You're walking a very thin line.
I was just attempting to establish foundation next line of question, Your Honor, but I'll drop it there. Mr. Romas,
Yes, sir.
give me one moment. Give me one moment. Let me When you handed over that ring to the Game Warden, were you hoping that his behavior would change towards you?
No.
You expect the courts to believe that you handed over an item of value with no intent of it adjusting anything in this scenario?
I'm gonna object argumentative again.
Are you just nuts?
And asked and answered.
All right. First of all, whoever made the comment in the background to the peanut gallery, if I hear another outburst like that, I will hold you in contempt, and I will not only fine you, I'll throw you in jail. Now, secondly, to the objection tabled, I'm going to overrule the objection. It's not argumentative at this point, but it's borderline there. So answer the question. Mr. Ramos, answer the question.
Answer the
Wait,
question.
what was the question? Sorry.
I believe the paraphrasing the handing over the ring to the Game Warden was that in the attempt to impact the behavior of the Game Warden?
No.
Okay. Further questions with him? We get
Thank you.
Redirect.
Counsel your cross.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello, Xavier. How you doing today?
I'm chilling. How's it going?
Oh, you're over here. Oh, sorry. Okay. Right. So, Xavier, what was your intention behind giving the ring to the Game Warden?
To apologize and show sincerity of my apology.
Were you impressed with how quick he reacted?
His reflexes are amazing.
Were you gonna be arrested?
I don't believe so.
Did he at any point say that he was gonna place you under arrest, throw you in prison, send you to Bolingbrook for your despicable actions, allegedly?
No.
Okay. Did the judge that you spoke to file an official complaint with the Game Warden?
I don't believe so.
So, if you were to give a bribe, what would be the point?
To persuade someone not to do something?
Right, but if the Game Warden wasn't going to do something either way because no official complaint was filed and he didn't mention that you were going to be arrested, would there have been a point for a bribe?
No.
And how often do you give gifts?
Daily. Many times a day.
You enjoy gift giving?
Yes.
You would call yourself the Santa Claus of Los Santos?
100%.
So your kind heart saw that the Game Warden was doing his job and you wanted to reward him for it. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
While also apologizing for your unruly behavior, correct?
Correct.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I have redirect.
Redirect, yes.
In your cross, you stated an answer to your counsel that you intended to impact and reward, I believe, the behavior and impact the behavior of the Game Warden.
Objection. Never said anything about impacting the behavior.
Well, handing over a gift would be influencing, Your Honor.
I'm going to overrule for now.
Subjective.
What exactly is the question?
Mr. Ramos, the gifts that you hand over, these random gifts claiming to be the Santa Claus of Los Santos, do you intend to make people happy when they receive those gifts?
I like making people happy, yes.
And when you hand those gifts over to folks, you do it with the intent of improving their day, helping their behavior.
not changing their behavior, but maybe making their day a little bit better.
Okay. So you are attempting to adjust the mind state and emotional state of the people who receive gifts from you.
Objection, asked and answered.
As to make their day better, I'm now asking a question if he intends to improve their emotional state and mind state.
I'm
Hey,
gonna.
It was the exact same question as before.
I don't need arguments. I'm gonna overrule. Answer the question.
That is a side effect of what I do. Yes.
From your experience as a gift giver, when you give gifts to people, they tend to treat you better.
50-50. Most of the time they kind of like dog on me for it. They're like, you can't afford anything better than this, and then they like kind of bully me for it.
And do you feel good when you give these gifts?
Yes, I feel like I am paying kindness forward.
Okay. And giving these gifts makes you feel like a good person comparative to, say, someone who is not giving gifts to people.
Well, I mean, what exactly is the question?
Given the gifts, do you feel like you are a good person or comparatively better than someone who is not giving gifts to people?
I don't know about being better than someone who doesn't give gifts, but it makes me feel good. Yes.
Okay. No further questions.
Thank you.
Unless
Mr. Ramos,
Game Warden has a
you can step
redirect.
down. What? Game Warden,
Cool.
any redirect? I take that as a no.
Yeah, we'll take
Mr.
it as a no,
Ramos,
Your
you
Honor.
can step down.
Okay.
Right. Do we have any other witnesses for the state?
Your Honor, my co-counsel is back in his senses now.
All right. We can proceed. Does he wish to take the stand or no?
He will be, Your Honor, but I believe the defense may have a motion to throw out there.
All right. What's your motion, counsel?
Defense would like to motion to add a character witness. I know this is usually unorthodox, but the state has called into question the character of Mr. Romas. I'd like to introduce a character witness as to his state of mind whenever he gives these gifts out. If I could talk.
All right. I'm gonna deny this at this point. Outside of discovery, and simply to be a character witness is not pertinent to the charges at hand. His character is not at question. It is what he did and whether that constitutes bribery or not. So no, I'm not going
Understood,
to
Your Honor.
allow it at this point. Mr. Cassidy, if you want to take the stand, go right ahead.
Your Honor, I need to keep the streak alive.
Swear that man in.
He's a bit old, isn't he?
What's the streak currently at, Game Warden?
I think it's 13.
Well, let's see if we can keep it going. Can you raise your hand for me, please, Mr. Game Warden?
Yep.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
The fuck's happening to his arm?
Of perjury, still help you. Rangers now have BBLs.
No. No, Your Honor. I cannot swear on that. The Rangers cannot have BBLs.
I have to agree with that. I mean, it is your department. You make the rules.
So help you. This judge is good.
Ew. Fine. I swear to it.
It's all sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, counsel, your questions.
Alrighty. For the record, can you please state your name and occupation?
Game Warden Cassidy. I am a park ranger and the warden of the parks.
Game Warden Cassidy, do you recall the event in question today?
I recall it.
Based on your recollection, what was the initial indicator that drew you to this event?
The judge screaming that she was going to get me to arrest Mr. Romas or deal with him because he had just punched her in the face as I walked by.
And did you observe Mr. Romas punching her in the face?
Yeah, distantly. I was coming in the doors.
And as you approached Mr. Romas and the judge, what did you see and hear?
I saw him try to convince her not to bring me up, even taunt her at one point, actually. And that's when I turned around. And then I threatened to arrest Mr. Romas.
So
And
a
what did
threat of
Mr.
arrest
Romas
was
then do?
made. And then Mr.
He
Ramos.
handed me jewelry and then said, "We don't have to worry about this." And then he turned back around, ignoring my lawful order.
And did you accept this offering from Mr. Romas?
He shoved it in my hand.
And what specifically did he force upon you there?
I think it might have been a watch. I can't recall for sure. It was a piece of jewelry of some type, though.
Would you say it was an item of value?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And then after you stated he made an attempt to, can you please repeat what your exact words were that he stated to you?
We don't have to worry about this.
Your Honor, if I may, sorry, there's no objection, but I am currently hemorrhaging. Could I request if anyone in the gallery has a drink?
Are you that unprepared, counsel?
Oh, thank you. Where did that come from?
I just flicked it at him in his head, Your Honor.
I'm more impressed that he called that being blind.
Sorry, you guys can continue. Apologies for that. I'm good now.
And after Mr. Romas made that statement to you, what did you do next?
Well, I then told him I was going to arrest him for trying to bribe me. And then he made some other sarcastic quips that I can't quite remember, as is his MO. And then he was arrested and brought into the cells, where he made a much bigger deal of this than it needed to be, as is his also his MO at this point. I call Mr. Romas a chronic complainer, a Walmart connoisseur, so to
A
speak.
Karen.
Your
I
Honor.
would never, Your Honor.
Objection. Are you showing a bias here, Your Honor?
There's no bias.
And what do you mean by make a bigger deal out of this?
Well, I mean, complain, get a lawyer, keep claiming not guilty despite continuing to taunt and make fun of the situation. It's just Mr. Romas' specialty. Whether we got him in the cells at the ranger station or up here at the courthouse, he just complains about his return that he's never going to get.
All right, I'm gonna have to object to relevance here.
Overruled, it is highly relevant. It is establishing a pattern of behavior. Go ahead.
Based on your experience as the Game Warden, would his actions following the arrest be similar to someone who would have attempted to bribe you and fail?
Yes, it was my interpretation fully that he was attempting to bribe me and failing to do so. I have experience with this after the mayor tried to fillet me for dropping charges against him.
You say tried to or was successful?
Tried to. This is found in court.
And was the mayor found guilty on that attempt on you?
Yes.
So it is safe to say, based on experience and court record, that you do have an experience in individuals attempting to bribe you.
Yeah, I think I have a lot of experience in this at this point. People try to bribe me all over the place. And I don't accept. Even though Judge Luna at one point said that you can't be charged with government corruption for the attempt to fillet me in my office to get out of charges, I needed to accept. So that's why I didn't initially give it back to Mr. Romas, is because, well, I knew I had to keep it to put into evidence, number one. And number two, I knew that now was the proper procedure found in law because of the goth judge, Morgan Luna.
Game Warden, is there anything from this particular incident that stands out to you that you would like to add?
It's possible that Mr. Ramos also would have attempted to fillet me if it was in my office, because that just is the MO of people who are attempting to bribe me constantly.
Objection, Your Honor. That's pure speculation, and he's besmirching the good name of my defendant.
All right.
You tried to
Overruled.
besmirch my good name.
No, Mr. Cassidy. It's not your time to answer. It's overruled. It has been established that Mr. Cassidy is an expert on
Don't worry
filleting
about it.
in the office. So he does have experience. He can answer that.
Thank you for your brave testimony today, Game Warden. That's all I have at this time. You choose
Thank you.
defense.
Thank you for your service.
Cross, Your Honor.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you doing, Game Warden?
I'm doing fine.
You sure? You sound a little bit aggressive there.
No, I'm just being loud because I know you're having trouble hearing. Because of your accident?
Are you I'm
Mr. Kenshi,
clearly
don't
okay
shout
with
at
my
the
hearing.
witness. Please,
What?
don't raise your voice.
It's okay, Mr. Kenshi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. I'm not deaf.
Your Honor, can we please have some decorum from the council here?
Mr. Kenshi, if you shout out the witness again, I will hold you in contempt.
Sorry, Your Honor.
He just squared up to me.
Oh, I thought you were blind.
I can hear when
All right,
someone's coming at me aggressively.
That's enough. Ask your questions, Kenshi.
Yes,
Well-
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cassidy, how many times have you been filleted?
Objection,
Well-
scope.
Can we phone your mother?
Oh, actually, I would draw that objection.
Yeah, overruled. I'm interested in this answer.
My mother is not in question here, Mr. Cassidy.
Well, based on that question, she is.
Okay, I'll ask this. Have you ever been given a gift before?
Yes, by your client. A gift of a bribe.
Oh, but it is a gift, right? That you interpreted as a bribe. Did you tell him
Well,
at any point
by the very
before
definition,
arresting him?
Which question am I answering?
I was just gonna finish the question. Did you tell him at any point before arresting him that you were not accepting this bribe, and if he tried again, you would arrest him?
I told him not to bribe me.
And did he say, "Oh, it's okay, take it," or did you just arrest him without a how do you do?
Well, luckily for you, counselor, even though Chris King didn't say those exact words either, he also was found guilty of bribery.
That's not my question, sir. Please answer the question. Did you arrest him without
No,
telling
he
him
did
it
not
was-
beg me to take the bribe. He just forcefully shoved it into my hand.
Well, so at what point did you say that you were not taking his bribe?
I said it immediately and then went to arrest him, in which he went and gave a bunch of sarcastic squibs.
Okay. Did you at any point mention that you were going to arrest him?
Yes, I just said that, counselor. Would you like for me to say it louder again?
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing.
Yes, I said I was going to arrest him because he attempted to bribe me immediately.
Yeah. Well, what about before the alleged bribe? Did you say you were going to arrest him?
Yes, came up to warn him that I was going to arrest him for hitting the judge.
Are you sure you didn't come and ask what was going on? You immediately went and asked him, "Hey, I'm
I
going
said,
to
what's
arrest
going
you."
on? She said, and then I said I was going to arrest him, and then he bribed me.
Wait, hold on. You just ate up a lot of that testimony. You said, "What's going on?" She said. What did she say?
She said he was attempting to hit her and then had hit her.
But you just said a moment ago that you said you were going to arrest him first. I mean,
Your
are you
Honor, I'm going to
confused
abuse
on
this
which
line
one
of
is which?
question. He's attempting to cook, but the gas ain't on the stove.
All right. All right. You know what? I'm going to sustain. At this point, we're going in circles with all of this. This is getting way too long and way all coming back to the same things already asked, already answered. Counsel, if you have no other questions that are relevant or new information to this case, I'm going to call this into recess and I'll be out with a ruling in 10 minutes.
Your Honor, the prosecution had it like I've only been on cross for not even 5 minutes, Your Honor. All right, I have a few other questions. And then we won't be going around in circles. Game Warden, when you arrested Mr. Ramos, did he at any point during that arrest try to tell you that it was not a bribe?
Yeah, as most guilty people do when they're trying to get out of an arrest.
Did he tell you what the gift was for?
No, but he implied it.
When you say implied it, what do you mean?
We don't have to worry about that.
So he didn't apologize before at all for his unruly behavior?
At some point he did, after the fact. But then he doubled and tripled down.
So it is your testimony today that he did not try to apologize before the arrest while giving you the gift?
Not to
For your
my
swift
recollection,
reaction.
counselor.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Redirect?
As much as I love NASCAR, Your Honor, we don't need to continue going in circles.
Thank you. Mr. Cassidy, you may step down. All right.
Fuck
Any
you,
other-
Ramos.
Mr. Cassidy, I
Your
did
Honor.
warn you if that happens again.
We don't have to worry about that.
That's going to be an additional contempt charge. I'm upping it to 1,000.
We don't
The
have to
next
worry
one,
about
the
that.
next one, I'll put time on that contempt as well.
Yeah, stop his head in.
No, get over it. Stop crawling away. I got you.
Counsel, did you attack your client?
Yeah, Your Honor.
He did.
I saw
he
him
did. I've
reaching,
seen
Your
him.
Honor.
There you go.
Just hold me. Hold me.
It's okay. You
All
can
right.
hold on.
Plaintiff, is there any other witnesses you wish to bring up? Well,
Not a-
state.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Defense, the floor is yours. Any witnesses?
No, Your Honor. No witnesses or evidence. We'll move straight to closing.
Do you guys need a brief reprieve to do your closing, or are we good to go?
We'll be ready, Your Honor.
All right. Come on up.
Alrighty. You able to hear me, Your Honor? Sure.
I can hear you fine.
Fantastic. Your Honor, today has come before you a very simple case. Mr. Romas punched a judge. The Game Warden, seeing this, is attempting to do his job. Mr. Romas handed the Game Warden what he claims to be a gift. Really, it was a bribe. It was an item of value. It was handed from Mr. Romas to the Game Warden without the Game Warden's consent or prompting, in an effort to smooth things over. Mr. Romas, through his own testimony, admits that when he gives gifts to people, he intends to improve their mood. It's pretty common. When your mood is improved, you'd make favorable decisions. There's a clear intent to influence the behavior of the Game Warden. The person who had just told Mr. Romas that he would be arresting him for the actions that was taken. Mr. Romas parted ways with an item of value that the Game Warden placed in evidence in an effort to gain not only personal, not only legal, but also financial advantage through that, attempting to not be arrested for the actions he had taken, to avoid the consequences of striking that judge, to save the fines and times that would come with incarceration following the actions. Today, The defense has attempted to say that Mr. Ramos is the Santa Claus of Los Santos, that he gives gifts to make people happy. But in reality, Mr. Ramos gives gifts to people so they may treat him better. Through his own testimony, he admitted that most people he gives gifts to bully him and make fun of him for it. And in his actions, to buy their appreciation, to trade tokens of value for their acceptance. This here is another attempt, Your Honor, Mr. Ramos attempting to influence the behavior and buy some acceptance and forgiveness from an officer of the law to avoid the consequences of the actions taken by Mr. Ramos. We believe that per the burdens of this charge, as well as the testimony here today, that Mr. Ramos, in a panicked effort to save his own ass, attempted to bribe the Game Warden. And thankfully, due to the Game Warden's expertise of recognizing bribes, was able to not only maintain the evidence in a full chain of custody, but not allow the bribe to impact his decision and move to fully hold Mr. Ramos accountable under the law. We would ask these courts find him guilty.
Thank you. Defense, your closing statement.
Just on the. Ow! Oh, excuse me, Your Honor.
You got this. You got
Mr.
this.
Kenshi,
Oh,
I got him. I got him.
are you intoxicated in my courtroom?
no, Your Honor. I'm blind.
And again, your client is on the floor.
I didn't know that, Your
Yeah,
Honor. I
thank
can't
you.
see him.
Sit over with this chair.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the chair. We're
Are you okay? Are you okay, Ramos? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just. Well, Thursday.
This is gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, the prosecution today would have you believe through testimony that any act of kindness or gift giving towards an officer of the law constitutes as a bribe. That have you believe that my client, Mr. Ramos, the Santa Claus of Los Santos, that is on the record, by the way, who enjoys giving gifts to people to make them happy, even
Thank
though
you.
sometimes they will make fun of him for it. That doesn't sway him, because he gives them out of the kindness of his heart. His intentions were shown today, that the gift that he gave the Game Warden was to show him how much he appreciated his quick response and how much he was sorry that he had to intervene in the unruly behavior he saw today. Now, the judge did not file a formal complaint or wish Mr. Ramos arrested. That is evident by the fact that he is not charged with assault. The Game Warden did not intend or did not show Mr. Ramos, the defendant, intention to arrest him. As per Mr. Ramos's testimony, he was only showing that he was getting involved, and Mr. Ramos apologized and gave him a reward. If anything, he was telling the Game Warden what a good boy he was for responding so quickly and effortlessly. And come on, who doesn't want to be rewarded like a good boy? If anything, Your Honor, the defense feels sorry for prosecution and for the officers of the law that they cannot accept gifts.
What?
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 Get the fuck down!
Someone has a gun!
Get the fuck down!
Get down! Everybody for themselves.
Shoot the guy with the purple hair, please.
Your Honor, I believe an unfortunate fate happened to that gentleman. He screamed he had a gun, and then he disappeared into the night.
Honestly, W security system here.
Oh God, our security is good. Whoever that bailiff is, you should give him a raise.
My God, they disintegrated him.
No, my bailiff has run away. I don't see my bailiff.
He went out there to see what was going on.
Can I come out now? Is it safe?
It's safe. It's safe.
It's
I'm just
safe.
finishing up my closing statement. As I was saying,
Here comes the baby.
the bailiff is here. As I was saying, who doesn't want to be rewarded for being a good boy? I feel sorry as a defense counsel that for the officers of the law that they can't accept a simple gift for their good hard work, that they have to be stoic, otherwise they have to charge everyone with a bribe. Your Honor, the burdens of proof were not met here. Mr. Ramas was not trying to influence the decision of the Game Warden. He did not expect anything in return from the Game Warden, and he wasn't even under the impression that the Game Warden was going to do anything to him. So what would the point of a bribe be if at that point he wasn't told, hey, you're gonna be arrested, or hey, you are under arrest? Unless you give me something real quick. That is all, Your Honor. We hope that you find the true verdict of not guilty. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to call court into recess while I deliberate. I won't be too long. We've been here for a while, and then I'll be out with the verdict.
Did we win yet?
I might just have to drag myself to the hospital.
All right.
Oh, no.
Court's in order.
Yo, the Rangers are trying to arrest the LSPD outside.
What?
Good.
Yes.
Good.
They're tasing each other. They're arresting
Good.
each other outside. I swear to
Record
God.
it.
Oh,
Awesome.
All right. Why am I not surprised?
Do you all want a brief recess to witness them trying to arrest each other outside?
Please.
Well, Your Honor, does your verdict take longer than 10 seconds?
Actually,
No.
I mean,
No, it's not going to take
okay,
long.
yeah, no, we can wait for your verdict.
All right. In this case, there was never a question brought into doubt about whether Mr. Romans handed something over to the Game Warden. That was affirmed by both sides of this case. The question brought in was the intent behind what Mr. Romans did. Now, looking at the statements and the testimony given today on the stand, I have two witnesses testifying to the exact same thing, which is, and I quote, when the warden started questioning him, Glitch said, "Hey, don't worry about it." He then stealthily put something in his hands and handed it over to the warden. Additionally, we have another statement. When I approached the judge, said he put his
Your
fist
Honor,
up
the
to her.
LSPD is breaching the peace of the
Oh,
courthouse.
Protect us, warden.
I have a sworn order. Back up.
Oh, you're aiming a gun.
No. Turn around, sir.
Game Warden, you better put that gun away.
Been given an order
Can we,
by the
can we
judge,
motion
sir.
to treat the warden as hostile?
We have a traffic court after this too.
Turn around.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
give
give
it a
try.
sec.
I know. I'll let him know. Like the officer just got off the phone with me,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
bet
let
you did.
the defendant know
Yeah,
that it'll
Mr.
be.
Cassie is
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Cassie is a
Your Honor.
While they are busy.
professional.
That's resisting and contempt.
Oh!
Game Warden.
Oh, Your Honor.
Bailiff,
Does this mean I'm
assist
free
the
to get
Game
up?
Warden. Bailiff,
Your Honor.
Let's go, Game Warden. You're
Bro, do I
under
have
arrest.
permission
Bailiff.
to attack the LSPD?
go save the Game Warden. Bailiff.
You're right. You're on it.
Can we get to
You
the...
just got my bail
Yes.
arrested. Good
All right.
I think I'm not
Ultimately, the question
Your
here
Honor,
is
speak up.
preponderance of evidence. This is not a beyond a
Your Honor,
reasonable
Your
doubt
Honor,
charge.
Speak up.
Speak up.
Oh. All right. Ultimately, this charge is a preponderance of evidence, not a beyond a reasonable doubt. The defense has brought in no doubt in my mind that Mr. Romas did intend to influence the Game Warden at the time. As such, I have to uphold the charges and the appeal is denied. That being said, Mr. Romas, you referred to yourself as... What was it?
The Santa Claus of Los
Santa Claus of the...
Santos,
Yeah. I will be the Grinch in this case. Additionally, Mr. Romas, you are to spend an hour in the mines mining for coal.
What?
And then you can present
What?
that
Damn.
to your little Santa Claus bit that you're putting up.
Can you say that sentence again? That didn't really make sense.
Thank you,
Yes.
Your Honor.
He putting you in the mines.
Yeah,
with
you're going to the mines for 1 hour.